You all are so hardworking. Yes, that we definitely are. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new around here, my name is Zaid. I'm a third year medical student in Belgaum Institute of Medical Sciences. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Today's video is going to be extra special because I am going to be busting those myths on medical students. So without wasting any further ado, let's dive right into it. Myth number 1. You need to be a topper to enter medicine. Absolutely not. I remember it was the early days of dissection and our professor had asked us the definition of an artery on our table. Okay? It was an open question, but then I always like to throw myself in every situation, which I clearly did. And I started answering in all the pretty words which came to my head. After I finished my answer, he looks at me, he places his hand on my shoulder and he says, "You are very smart." At that particular instant of time, everything seemed beautiful. I looked around, I saw jealousy in the eyes of people. I looked around, I saw competitiveness in the eyes of people, and I was delighted. But it was a short-lived happiness because the next few sentences were, "But we don't need smart people in medicine. We need hard-working people in medicine." And that was it. But whatever he said gave me an instant life lesson. No matter how smart you are, it's all about hard work. The very same way, there's only one thing which is stopping you from doing anything, and that is hard work and consistency. So if you want to get yourself to any course that you desire, there's only one thing stopping you, and that is hard work. So if your goal is also medicine, then work hard, crack that NEET exam and get into medicine because the fruits are amazing. You'll get to know soon. Myth number 2. We score really high marks. Now, most of us who are in med school, we are used to seeing marks like 80, 85, 90, 95, and a few of them even 100 in their schooling lives. But when we write our first internals in first year, we realize कि बेटा वो सब पीछे छूट गया है, अब पास होना ज़रूरी है. In fact, the marks that we score range anywhere between 50 to 70%, and even if you get anywhere near 75%, तो बेटा तुम topper हो. So yeah, getting a distinction is very commendable. There's a way to write every answer. You need to tabulate the differences. You need to have a good handwriting. There's so much content that you need to decide what to write and what not to write. You need diagrams everywhere, which I personally don't do very good at, but all in all, there are so many details that you need to look into, and even after trying so hard, you just pass, or you gain yourself a first class, or you range anywhere between 70 to 75%, and if you're amongst the toppers, then probably 75 and above. Anyone watching this who is in third year or below, make sure to ping me up on my Instagram and we can take this topic up over there. But wait, technically I don't have experience of writing any exams in third year thanks to the coronavirus, but we'll figure out a way. लेकिन उसके बाद का experience नहीं है अपने पास. Myth number 3. We study all day, every day. No, again, absolutely wrong. Most of us, I'm not saying everyone, but most of us have a lot of time. We do not study all day, every day. In fact, we have a ton of fun in our college fests. We go to different college fests, conferences, and all of that. But, if you see any random stranger during the July, August or the November, December season who looks like a zombie, who hasn't slept for 10-15 days, you best believe that he or she is a medical student who's repenting every minute that he or she did not spend studying. But we will still repeat the same every year. Myth number 4. We start treating patients from first year. Alright, this is for all the parents. This is for all the uncles, this is for all the aunties, this is in fact for all the relatives. देखो क्या है, लड़के ने फर्स्ट ईयर में एडमिशन लिया है, ठीक है, डिग्री मिलने के लिए अभी 5 साल है. In fact, the first year is all about basics. The only thing that he can prescribe you is Crocin. Crocin for your headache, Crocin for your abdominal ache, Crocin for your cancer, Crocin for your autoimmune diseases, Crocin for your depression, Crocin for your anxiety, and all other things. Crocin इलाज है. Alright. In fact, the very subject pharmacology pops up in second year, and even then we are not very sure about which drug goes where. In fact, we are not officially allowed to prescribe anything until we are done with our final year and we are in our internship, because we are still learning. So do us a favor, go to a doctor for another 5 years. Trust me, we'll be very happy to be your family doctors once we are done with our course. Myth number 5, sophisticated and poised. When you see doctors, one of the first few things which come to your head are they're so sophisticated, they're so poised and calm. Well, as doctors, we are expected to and supposed to be all of those things. However, as medical students, not really. Never ever walk into a medical college when their fests are going on. Or in case of Karnataka, never ever walk into a medical hostel when Royal Challengers Bangalore has won their match. Trust me, after seeing them have fun, you are going to lose your faith in your future doctors. That's all I want to say for now. Alright guys, these are the 5 myths that I just busted. If you have any of your own too, do leave it down in the comments section. This was a fun video which I enjoyed making. I hope you had fun too. If any NEET aspirants are watching this, trust me, medicine is a very beautiful field. Yes, we need to study a lot. Yes, there are many emotional roller coasters. There are various stresses. But it's all part of the process if you really enjoy it. Be dynamic, go with the flow, and keep working hard. You can get in touch with me. You can follow me on my Instagram. You can check the podcast which I run with a friend of mine. All the links will be in the description down below. And remember, it's all about making the better you. Until next time, bye-bye. See you in the next video.